Former President Donald Trump has formally accepted the Grand Old Party's nomination for president for a third time at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Lee Greenwood performed God Bless America before Trump made his way on stage. The firefighter jacket and helmet of the victim of the rally shooting, Corey Comparator, were also brought on stage along with Trump. The crowd cheered as Trump described the shooting last Saturday. He said, and I'm going to quote him here, "I had God on my side."
And I'll tell you, I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God. In watching the reports over the last few days, many people say it was a providential moment. Probably was. When I rose surrounded by Secret Service, the crowd was confused because they thought I was dead, and there was great, great sorrow.
Trump also called for an end to discord and division as he accepted the nomination.
Together we will launch a new era of safety, prosperity, and freedom for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. The discord and division in our society must be healed. We must heal it quickly. As Americans, we are bound together by a single fate and a shared destiny. We rise together or we fall apart. I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America, because there is no victory in winning for half of America. So tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States. Thank you.
Trump connected the assassination attempt to his campaign for the White House. He said, and I'm going to quote here, "Nothing will stop us. I will never stop fighting for you and our magnificent country." Trump said all of the people that have tried to fight have failed. He also addressed his running mate, J.D. Vance, also as he was chosen. Vance has, as a political heir, he told him, and I quote, "You're going to be doing this for a long time." In a speech where Trump was to be softer, even while focusing on his policy contrasts, he addressed all issues with his aggressive rhetoric. He mentioned Biden once and said, I quote, "If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it, the 10 worst, added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done." He also talked on border issues and stressed on the border issues several times across his address. He will close the border for immigrants and, I quote, "will stop the invasion." He referred to the border incursions as invasions several times. Trump attacked Biden administration on every issue from wars to immigration and inflation, claiming that he brought the biggest tax cuts. Trump also claimed that immigrants are taking jobs from Black and Latino Americans.
I will end the illegal immigration crisis by closing our border and finishing the wall, most of which I've already built. To achieve this future, we must first rescue our nation from failed and even incompetent leadership. We have totally incompetent leadership. This will be the most important election in the history of our country.
Addressing world issues, his speech stressed that under Biden, conflicts and crises have ballooned in Europe, West Asia and Asia. He addressed the present West Asia and Russia-Ukraine war. He said, and I'm going to quote him again here, "Our planet is teetering on the verge of World War III. He claimed that he will end the war, which he said would never have happened if he was president. He mentioned the attack on Israel and claimed if he was president, the attack would not have occurred as Iran would have had no money. As slow as he started the speech, he ended the speech with as much energy, reiterating that he will make America great again. And he repeated that several times.
And quite simply put, we will very quickly make America great again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Wisconsin. God bless you. God bless you, Wisconsin, and God bless the United States of America, our great country. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Now, there were major takeaways from this address by Donald Trump. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani sent us this report from New York.
Donald Trump has accepted the Republican nomination for president at the RNC in his first public speech since the assassination attempt at a rally in Pennsylvania. He called for unity, promising, quote, the 4 greatest years in U.S. history, and thanked the American people for their support. He talked about the economy, the border, as well as America's energy independence. Meanwhile, in stark contrast, President Joe Biden is facing isolation from members within his own party calling for him to abandon his re-election campaign. Biden is currently isolating in his home after testing positive for COVID and is reportedly thinking about his future. Trump's speech marks an end to a very energetic RNC, with the Republican Party perhaps being more united than ever in recent memory. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION. World is One.